This is Knuckle-up TV. I'm with The Secret.
Richard Williams.
How are we doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
How's life treating you?
Yeah, but not too bad. I can't complain. You know what I mean? Yeah, good health and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah.
I can see that. You've been eating your onions.
Yeah.
You let us in your...
Yeah, well, you know, at this point I would usually lift the shirt, but I'm not going to.
Take it off then, bro. You've been eating your 5 a day.
I'm joking.
Let's talk about where you started.
Yeah.
Let's go back in the day.
Way back, man. Right. Okay. That's like, how old am I now? You know what? That's 20 years ago. Someone's coughing. 20 years ago, I turned professional at 25 with
That's a bit late, wasn't it?
You know what? To be honest, for me it was the right time because like I was in and out of boxing as an amateur. I didn't really take it that seriously, you know. The boxing, although I wanted to do it, it was a thing where my family weren't really interested in. Not that they mistreated me, but they weren't really interested. It was like, yeah, Richard's boxing. And nobody would come and watch me fight or anything. I started boxing when I was 14. I think the first time someone come to watch me fight, I was 18. And I'd won stuff before, you know, I'd won like the PLAs and stuff like that when I was 17. Nobody had come to watch me fight, no videos or nothing of me fighting. So I didn't really take it that seriously. I was like, it's just something I happen to do and enjoy. So I was in and out, 18, got a company car, gave up boxing, you know, I was all over the place. My sister was going to university in Leeds, I was up in Leeds and Bristol and Manchester, I was all over the place. So boxing was off the chart, so that's why I'm so late, because I got back into boxing I think at 22, amateur boxing, and then I got my jaw broken in the semi-finals of the London ABAs. The previous year I beat Wayne Alexander in the Londons and then lost to...
I like the way you put that one in here.
Yeah, well, you know, Wayne.
Throw Wayne in.
I had to throw Wayne in. My claim to fame, man. I have to clutch to the little, you know, the little remnant. So anyway, so I got my jaw broken. And I was like, well, you know what? If my jaw can get broken in the amateurs, I might as well go pro. So it wasn't like a, you know, and this is something that, to be honest with you, it's something that I regret now. That when I see these guys turning professional, it's like I remember listening to David Hay before, as he was turning professional, and him saying that when he was an amateur, he thought, you know, he's going to be world champion or whatever, you know what I mean? I never ever had anything like that. I was like, I might as well try it. Let me just try it.
Who'd you turn to when you turned pro?
Well, I turned pro with Barry Hearn.
Right.
And
how did you find out about Barry Hearn?
Well, what it was, there was a boxing show at York called Bethnal Green, and Barry was there. And a trainer of mine from Earlsfield Boxing Club, they gave him a videotape and said, you know, watch him. And I got a call a few weeks later, I had a meeting with him, and that was it. And that, you know, Barry was great. And what I like about Barry is he just told me the truth straight up. You know what I mean? There was no messing around. And yeah, I had good times at Matchroom. It was good fun.
And who trained you?
At first, I trained with a guy, Carly Carew. Yeah, and I had 3 fights with him. That didn't work out too good. I lost my 3rd fight. That didn't work out too well. Yeah, but you know what? This is the thing. All trainers are not for all people, and yeah, that just didn't work out for me at all. Then I left boxing for a little while. My career was quite patchy. I was in boxing, out of boxing. I left, and then when I came back to boxing, 2 years or so later, partly because of the defeat and finding what I wanted to do, and partly because I had illness, so I couldn't train. When I went back to boxing, I was with Don Davis and James Cook.
Okay.
Yeah, Don Davis and James Cook, and we had a real good little vibe there. At the time, it was Ted Bammy, Spencer Fern was there. You know, it was a nice little vibe. Trained up at the Henry Cooper Gym at Old Kent Road. So that was good times, you know what I mean? And with them, that's when I won the Commonwealth title in 2001. And that's my favourite fight. I fought a guy named Tony Badea. Yeah, I think he was Romanian or something like that. That's my favourite fight.
How was that your favourite fight? Out of the others, I mean,
that's the one that sort of.
You boxed quite a lot of.
I'm here now, sort of.
Okay, so that was the start.
It was that buzz, yeah.
Okay,
you know, and
that was like entry level into the top end of the game.
Yeah, and you know, it was so exciting for me, and I think at the time I remember my sister looking at the program, and they were my fights. So I only had 12 fights. And he had 20 however many fights. And she was like, oh my gosh, I was so worried. And I said, don't worry about that. I said, I'm going to take care of it. Don't worry about it. And you know, I stopped him in I think it was the third round or something like that. So, and it was just the way it finished and everything. I was just happy. That's my favourite fight.
Sergio Martinez.
yeah.
I want to know, you boxed a great Argentinian.
Yeah.
Twice, didn't you?
Twice. He was a fantastic fighter. And see, the first time we fought in Manchester, and I wasn't supposed to be on. I wasn't meant to be on that Manchester show. I was meant to fight like a month or so after, and Matchroom called me up, said, we need you on this show. I said, okay, that's cool, they're going to get me an opponent. So I said, okay, just don't get me a southpaw. Just don't get me a southpaw. So, you know, they ended up getting me one of the best southpaws
in the world.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think he was he wasn't really known, was he? And he had no notice and stuff like that. But anyway, listen, we had the fight. During the fight, I can remember, I think it was round 2, something like that. I said to my corner, I said to John in the corner, yeah, I'm going to finish the fight. I think I knocked him down in the next round, and then he just got better. He just got better.
Give up, really.
Like every time I hit him, he just got better.
I think you boxed him just before he hit his peak, where everyone sort of knew him. And he was just rising at that time.
Yeah,
very dangerous.
Very, very good fight. And everything I did, he always had an answer. And when I went to finish it, they just had nothing left in the tank. And you know, I put at that time, you know, the way how I lost the weight and everything like that, I don't think it was very good. I think that affected my performance during that fight.
Weight trains.
Yeah, definitely. In the second one, in the rematch, because I came back after a 6-month layoff.
What made you have a rematch?
Well, what it was is that I came back. I fought for the Commonwealth title. I fought. I can't remember the guy's name, but anyway, it was a rush thing. I fought for the Commonwealth title. I won it again.
The foreign guy, yeah.
Yeah. I won it. It's round 8 or something like that. But I was doing different stuff to make 11 stone, and I made it so easily. I made it real easy. It was fantastic. So when Barry said to me, "Do you want to fight again?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to murder him this time." So we. Started training for the fight. Leading up to the fight, the weight wasn't coming off as easily, you know, as it did for the Commonwealth title fight. But having said that, you know what? The guy beat me fair and square, and I can remember in that fight when I think it was round 10, Barry got to ring and said, "All right, no more, stop." And I was like, well, I ain't gonna complain.
So Barry came in and...
Yeah, and he said to the corner, stop the fight. because I wasn't going to quit. But when Barry said that I wasn't going to complain, I'm not stupid because I was getting a beating. You know what I mean? I was like,
What made you come back? That's what I want to know. Let's talk about that. I want to get this out.
Fight a man with 40 knockouts in 15 wins and not expect to get hurt once or twice. You're going to get hurt. It's boxing, you know. So I wasn't happy, and that left a bitter taste in my mouth because, you know, if I was going to get knocked out, that's the type of person I am. If I'm going to get knocked out and finalize it. That's it. It's, you know, done. How it ended, it just felt like I was. Whether or not I would have come back, I don't know. But it felt like I was robbed of a conclusion. You see what I mean? And after that, I had a problem with my eye.
I can see you. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, can you see it? Sparkling.
Sparkles a lot. I looked at your eye. I thought there was diamonds in there.
Well, you know.
Sierra Leone.
Listen,
It goes shiny.
Does it? Yeah, but you know.
It's been smoking.
Behave yourself, man. Right, so
Glazed. Your eyes glazed.
Glazed. Who are you talking about? This, you know what?
What happened? What's happened with the eye?
I had a cataract in the eye, right? Somewhere along the line, I got thumbed in the eye at some point in my career. Cataract was growing since I was about, 29, something like that. And it got to the point where I failed the medical, and so I needed a replacement lens. The boxing board says if you have any eye operation, they revoke your license. So that was the end of it anyway. But I would still be fighting. Trust me.
I would not be still fighting. In 2016?
I would still be fighting.
How old are you now?
I'm 45.
Yeah, you would not be fighting.
I would fight. Listen, man.
He would not be fighting, will he? Oh, he would.
Listen.
Oh, what? You give him your approval, yeah?
Listen. People.
45.
Listen. People. As long as you train, right, and you put in the work, people should be able to do what they want.
I know you should be allowed to do what you want.
Yeah, that's right.
But, okay, it's your life. You can do what you want as and when you want to do it, right? Go on. But, do you think it would be a shame to spoil, I'm not saying it would be the case, such a glamorous career that you've had in the past?
But do you think that's what happens? Do you think that's what happens? You know what? This is the thing. I'm thinking because what's in the past is in the past. That's set, isn't it? It's set. Don't get me wrong. You know, I watch.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Listen to me. What I'm saying is this: if somebody's fighting, and they win some, they lose some, whatever, and they're healthy, then I'm sort of like, does that spoil what they've done before? If they were a great fighter before, alright, you know, like Roy Jones.
If you did come back, what would your goal be? What is your overall plan?
To fight. Listen, I'd like to fight. I like to fight.
What, for money?
No, you know what? The thing is, no, listen, it's because as an amateur,
you're a lovely guy.
No, listen to me.
You've got a lovely way about you.
Listen to what I'm saying, right? As an amateur, right, I fought because I like to fight. That's it, right? When I turned professional, like I said to you, I never turned professional with the idea of, oh, I want to be a champion. That was never the thing. I thought to myself, my jaw got broken in the amateurs, and I thought, well, you know what? I might as well turn pro. And see what it's like. That was it. That was the reason why I turned professional. It wasn't because I thought I want to be a millionaire, I want to win the British title, or anything like that. It was nothing like that, right? In fact, when I fought Howard Clark, all right? I had a good fight against Howard Clark, and John Richardson from Matchroom, he said to me, about getting me the Commonwealth title. And that was the first time, when he said that to me, that was the first time I thought to myself, wow, you know, I can make a living out of it. That was it. Because I never ever thought to myself, I'm going to make a living out of boxing. That wasn't, my thing was, I'm fighting, I'm enjoying myself. When my first few fights, when people used to say to me, and Barry said to me, you always get people whispering in your ear and whatever not. And when the people started whispering, oh, you should be fighting this, and you should be getting paid more, and you should be getting free tickets for your family, all kind of crazy stuff, right? I would say this was my response at the time when I first started professional boxing. I used to honestly look at it and bear in mind that most of my professional career I was working anyway. Yeah, boxing was for a long time was like a side thing, right? So I used to look at it, Barry's paying me, I'm enjoying myself, and Barry's paying me.
Did it allow you to buy bricks and mortar? Did it set you up?
I got that done. But you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say to you, but this is the thing. When I went into it, and you know, I look back now, and I wish I had that mindset of going in. Yeah, because now I'm embarrassed and distraught because I had plans. I had plans of things I had learned, different things I had learned about boxing. I was gonna do them. I was gonna try them out in the arena for real, you know. And that I was gonna say the chance was taken away. I let the chance go because I made the mistakes that I've been making for years. You see what I mean? But that night there, it taught me the lesson. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, cool, be easy going and everything like that. But if I want things a certain way, they're going to be a certain way. You know what I mean? And that's the lesson I've learned. It took me a long time to learn it, but keep coming back and, you know what I mean? Learn the lesson. But now I've learned the lesson and
you're in a good place.
I'm in a good place, you know what I mean?
Well, it was lovely seeing you, being around your company, interviewing you, and having an insight into yourself, Richard. And we'll definitely see each other soon, alright, my brother? Richard Williams, Knuckle-up TV, we're out of here.
All right.